So I have a question for you. What type of friend are you? Are you a good friend? Are you a friend that is truly dependable? I've had a friend since 2006, and I know I can depend on him. He can depend on me. At least I hope he can depend on me. But are you a type of friend that's pretty flaky about things? Are you one that may not be so dependable? What kind of character do you have when it comes to your friendships with other people? Well, I have these verses that have always perplexed me until, guess what? A friend told me about them and explained them to me. So in 2 Kings in chapter 6, there is the prophet Elisha who's doing ministry with other men in his group, and they're going out, they're doing ministry, but they all live in the same home. But the men say, hey, we're running out of space here. Can we build our own homes here in this area? So can we go down to the Jordan River and cut down trees and we'll build our own homes? He said, yeah, go ahead. That's in verses 1 through 4, And then in verse 5, one of the men was cutting down a tree, and this happened. It says, but as one was cutting down the tree, the iron axe head fell into the water, and he cried out, alas, master, for it was borrowed. But the man of God asked, where did it fall? And the man showed him where it was. And so he cut off a stick, and he threw it into the water, and he made the iron head float. And he says, pick it up for yourself. So the man reached out, grabbed it, so now this man gets to take that axe head back to the person that he borrowed it from, being a good friend. And today, we would just buy a new one, but what does it mean to actually do what you can to get that axe head back? Because you never know what kind of family passed down that axe head, and he needs that to go to work. And so this is a borrowed axe head, and he's going to get it back to his friend. I hope I'm the type of friend that is that way, that is willing to do whatever is necessary to get that axe head back to my friend. I want to be that type of dependable friend that is willing to do what is necessary to get those things back to him, and not be a flaky friend or be one that just kind of blows it off. I can get something else. And so anything else like that. But I really hope that you could take that in and see that God is calling us to be that type of friend. So what kind of friend are you? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe so we can see more content like this. But what kind of friend are you? I hope I'm that kind of friend. Anyway, see you guys.